Professor Abraham Van Helsing was a Dutch physician, lawyer, preacher and hunter who has much knowledge of vampires and many other creatures. Van Helsing is most famously known for having taken down the Romanian vampire king Dracula along with many other dangerous creatures of the night. Van Helsing is revealed to be a descendant of one of the knights belonging to the Knights of the Round Table, of whom Van Helsing decided to revive by continuing their legacy of extinguishing the forces of darkness. He was born a Catholic, but later became a Protestant and founded the Helsing organization, who continue to fight vampires and other monsters to this day, and would later be a part of the Dark Knight Initiative. History. Background. Abraham was born into a Catholic Dutch family in the early 1700s. As he came into adulthood, he married and settled down to start a family as he studied several fields of science, medicine, physics, and psychology. His family was racked with tragedy when Van Helsing's only son passed away. The passing drove his wife mad to the point that she became dead to Abraham, yet his status as a devout Catholic prevented him from divorcing her. Abraham continued his academic studies to receive degrees and doctorates in several fields including medicine, philosophy, and scientific study. In the course of his career, Van Helsing became a professor and took on students. Among these students is a John Seward who would one day become a doctor himself. During an incident involving a knife that had come into contact with gangrene, Van Helsing was cut and poisoned by it. Thinking quick, Seward sucked the poison out and saved Abraham, a favor he would not soon forget. Dracula and Helsing. Abraham was soon drawn to the activities of Dracula himself, which resulted in the hunter and his compatriots from the Silver Lantern Club to initiate their grand battle against the Vampire King. While otherworldly powerful, Dracula was shocked to see the tenacity and strength of humans, the very same beings he once regarded as inferior and mindless animals. His defeat at the hands of Abraham Van Helsing had Dracula's view took a drastic shift. With his armies destroyed and his castles in ruin, Dracula was left with nothing and given a humiliating defeat at the hands of an ordinary human. However, rather than executing the Vampire King, Van Helsing instead took pity on the vampire and spared him, but on the condition that he would forever serve Van Helsing and his kin until the end of his days. Dracula accepted and made a blood oath to be in eternal servitude to Van Helsing and his bloodline. He became the Helsing family's ultimate weapon against the forces of darkness under the service of the Helsing organization, which was founded by Abraham. Legacy. When Van Helsing and Joanna separated, she would end up raising their son Lucius Constantine on her own, only to have another after she settled down and married another man. Lucius' descendants would be separate from the Constantine family, as the main family line ends with John Constantine and Lucius' line ends with Trevor Constantine, who by birthright would come to inherit the Helsing organization after Integra Helsing's death. Integra initially wanted Shelby Penwood's grandson to lead the organization in her stead, as she believed that hereditary leadership had run its course. It was only until she discovered the existence of Trevor Constantine that she gave the organization to him, and with her blessing.